Welcome everyone to today's installment of the Empyrion Workshop Showcase. Join me as we take a look at the FEV-E77 Lancer. So today's design is the FEV-E77 Lancer Tier 1 vessel, and this is an Unlock Level 10 Size Class 1 small vessel coming to us from creator Urialia. Now, this design is described on the workshop page as a fast planet travel vessel. It doesn't have any armored steel blocks, is all tier 1 devices, has only basic weapons, and no warp. However, it does come with some survival elements installed. So starting at the front, we do have an interesting little cockpit look to it. Honestly, to me, I think I would have tried to choose a different cockpit style design than this one. It does give a nice streamlined look to it from the sides. However, the gaps in between that and the side blocks does bother me. It is currently lacking in any placement that is clearly made for additional weapons. So the only place I can find that you might be able to squeeze in some more weapons is right up here on top between the 2 points where the 2 flares are. So now the big selling point for me is the back area, which has a very nice motion sensor and light for when you walk up. So if it's nighttime, you can see and feel more like you're in a nice workspace. It comes with 2 cargo boxes, an ammo box, a fridge, and a mobile constructor. I am also appreciative of the nice blue glowing elements around the outside of it. It does give a little bit more visibility at a distance at night. And tucked away to the side here, next to the main back area, we do have an oxygen station too. However, the other side does not have the same treatment, so if you want to add something else there later, you'll need to take out one of the blocks. So once again, the FEV-E77 Lancer is an Unlock Level 10 Size Class 1 small vessel. It comes with 3 fuel tanks for a total of 1,800 fuel, and sitting still, not using anything, it has 18 hours of use. Now this is not warp capable, so you're not going to be traveling between planets. This is just meant for getting you started and giving you kind of an easy platform for flying around and doing some work. It also comes with 4 oxygen tanks for a total capacity of 1,500 O2, and is used only through the 1 oxygen station. There is no interior compartment for ventilators to be used in, so it's strictly for supplying you with oxygen in your suit. So as I showed, the stock weaponry for this is just the 2 Gatling guns. This does keep the unlock level low and the cost lower. However, it doesn't have any points that are clearly shown for adding new weapons. This means if you choose to use this design long term, you will need to replace the Gatling guns with something stronger or add additional weapons up top, which may not look as good cosmetically. Now it does show only the 2 cargo boxes in the back. However, there is a total of 4 cargo boxes and 1 ammo box, along with the 1 fridge and 1 mobile constructor. Now when it comes to building this, it does have a very nice low resource cost, with 354 IM being the most costly thing you have to provide. In terms of volume, the 34 cobalt could end up being problematic depending on what you have found at the different points of interest you've looted. Hopefully by the time you reach Unlock Level 10 and are able to actually build this, you will have found at least the 34 cobalt in some of the point of interest cargo boxes. Now currently this design is doing pretty well on the workshop, and I can kind of see why. It has a very nice visual look to it overall, and it does have a very nice resource cost. However, in my testing, I did find that it has a bit of a maneuvering issue. Using this to fight the occasional drone you encounter will be fine. However, if you're hoping to use this to take out those pesky turrets at some of the POIs, you may find it to be a bit problematic. Besides the Gatling guns, of course, being a little bit weaker to use against the turrets, it also has very poor acceleration. This acceleration issue is not just in the forward motion, but in side to side as well as turning. If you are a player like myself that likes to use strafing to avoid the blast from the turrets, this ship will not work very well for that. The slower acceleration speed does cause it to take longer for you to decelerate when you're moving side to side to even begin moving in the opposite direction. Taking on several POIs in a cluster with this would probably not be a good idea. So once again, this is the FEV FEV-E77 Lancer Tier 1 small vessel coming to us from creator Urialia. If you would like to check out the design in your own game, I will of course have a link in the description below, and if you try it out and decide you actually like it overall, be sure to leave a thumbs up and a nice comment for the creator on the workshop page. Well, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a like, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.